Hello and welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival Star Salvage. My name is Spanj. Now, if you missed the two live streams that I did last week, I'll link to them down below in the video description there, because we actually did quite a lot during those live streams. Now, I decided to live stream it because, well, essentially it's a little harder for me to do long recording sessions now, and I figure I'd sort of kill two birds with one stone, as it were. Because essentially all I was going to do was restore this capital vessel into our new, fully working, armed and operational capital vessel, our new home, our ship of ships. And that's exactly what we did. Now, there was some part of me that was hoping I'd be able to get this done and start the cargo SV as well, but that wasn't to be. We had enough time to finish this, and that was about it. But the two live streams, like I said, I'll link down below if you want to catch up on them and you want to see how I actually managed to get from the wreck that this thing was to the absolute beast that you now see before you. Well, it's all there. For those of you that are not particularly interested in watching back those live streams, I'll catch you up now. So we sat down on the temperate junk planet that we found at the end of the last normal episode, where I set up a quick solar farm here, although, to be fair, half of it's in the shade. And the solar farm's purpose is to gather as much energy as possible from the sun so that we can then turn that solar power into power cells. These are unlockable from the tree under the resource gathering section. And essentially all they do is they convert stored power into physical power cells, which you can then use as fuel. At the moment, it's 29 out there, but this thing is slowly creating more as it gathers more energy from the solar panels. Now, they take about 15 PUs per cell, so the battery at the moment is completely empty, so it's just topping them up. Basically, every time the solars get some energy, that's why it keeps turning off and on again. So it had about 800 in there when I started the process, and that's produced 29, so not that great. The old CV that it had, the old Eagle 5, has been disassembled. Well, sort of. I've left the raw blocks here because, well, they're just regular steel, and we have plenty of that, and that's a lot of time pointing a multi-tool at something to get just some steel blocks out of it. So I got all the important components out of that, transferred them into our new ship over there. Over here, I set up a quick furnace. This is turning, at the moment, it's turning titanium plates into titanium rods. And it was turning iron plates or steel plates into iron ingots. So this again is solar powered, so you can see it just turning off and on again constantly. I'm not too worried about it, to be honest. It will take as long as it takes. We set up a repair console here because this is actually that base, and this one over here that the ship is parked on is just one base. And then underneath here is a repair pad that we use to repair the blocks of our capital vessel. And here she is, all restored, fully repaired. There are some spaces for more improvements in here. For example, the side thrusters are only at about half capacity at the moment. And then once we sort of salvage some more thrusters, and I wanted to just double check that we weren't going over CPU and stuff, we can add more thrusters to these spots here. There's 4 more slots here for regular thrusters, or we could take all of those out and put in a big honking drive thrust in there eventually. And then inside we restored the hangar bay. Everything is now fully textured and restored to, well, I say restored, it is sort of restored to how it was, but also I've put my own touches on a lot of it. But the nacelles down the side here where we've got all the thrusters, there's a gravity generator on this side, there's a deconstructor on the other side, fuel tanks, O2 tanks, everything sort of important, I suppose, is in these sections. A little bit of pipe decoration, not much texturing in there, because I figure we probably won't ever really be going in there. Generators hidden behind the walls, as you can see. There's only one thing I haven't done, is actually power test this thing. Ensure that it can charge shields and fly around while the generators are running. A couple of ammo boxes. The Raven is parked here, just underneath the SV entrance there above. And then the forward section was completely and utterly gutted. Completely gutted. All of its quarters and random hallways and corridors and stuff were taken out. I've put an open plan style kind of construction section in here. That constructor that's on the solar farm at the moment will go into this corner here when it's done, and we're going to leave. Then we've got ourselves an 18 plot garden up here with a few plots spare for extra bits and bobs when we decide what to put there. Simple sort of little garden, couple of fridges, and there's our cold storage repository there with all of our inputs, items. course, when we get the stuff that spoils, like the components and stuff, they can go straight in there. It's 160 KSU, so we have to be careful about how much stuff we put in here. If we've, for instance, got a bunch of iron ingot stacks or something like that, then we'll have to offload the excess into a resources box over here, where I've already started gathering some iron from all that steel plate we recycled. And then upstairs, we've got the bridge, which is pretty much exactly how it was. To be honest, I've just put an O2 station and armor locker up here. Off to this side, we've got our med bay, which is pretty spacious, really. We just need three more medical components up here to make it fully kitted out, and that should be no problem with all this space. And then across the other side, we've got some crew quarters. So, and these fit over the top of the garden, you see. So you've got a nice little sort of walkway block and glass plate down into the garden, but nice little views out the side of the ship as well. And that's the same, pretty much the same as the next one, although this one's slightly bigger. And there we go. Crew quarters above the garden. This little skylight as well. And that's it. That's the ship, really. There is access out of the bridge there onto the roof. I did manage to integrate the huge dongus of a detector onto the roof of the ship here. As you can see, it is kind of nestled, or nestled, I don't know. Nestled in there in the top of the ship, and I've done some like block shaping work around it to kind of, oh bugger, no, I fell, to kind of blend it into the hull as best as possible. I think it's not a bad job. I think I like the chat in the live streams were very useful, because they suggested lowering it into the hull a little bit. So we've got these blocks on the underside here, covering it up from the inside and providing a little extra internal armor should that get attacked. You know, a lot of people were actually upset that I was putting it on the outside of the ship, because it is not got a lot of armor on it. It is a very expensive piece of equipment that is very exposed on the top of the vessel. My logic is, well, have you seen the bridge? You know, it's right at the front of the ship with standard armored glass. This armored glass is 1,000 hit points, you know, and yes, it's the same as a hardened steel block, and it's a 1 layer thick armor. This is not a fighting ship at all. Okay, we've got some gat turrets and some missile turrets on there, but it is not a fighting ship. We'll be extremely reliant on our shields in this thing, and yes, this hardened steel armor will be able to take a hit or two, but really, given how paper thin its armor really is, if the shields are anywhere near going down, I'm getting the hell out of there. That's for sure. This is our home. This is going to be everything we own and have, until we find somewhere we want to set up a base, at least, is going to be in this ship. So we will not be risking it in stupid vendettas. We will be looking for a combat ship, corvette or something that we can maybe dock to the top, tow along with us or something at some point, and that will be our combat ship. But this thing we will try and keep very safe. Over here is just a junk HV that we found during the live stream. I attached some grinders to it haphazardly. It looks terrible and awful, and but it works at chopping up trees so that we can make a absolute metric ton of bioethanol fuel, so that we can actually fuel this enterprise and keep it running. So there we are. I think you're all caught up. Now we have to still create a massive cargo SV somewhere. We were talking a lot about in the chat about recovering an SV or two from around here and restoring those into cargo SV. I've declined that particular suggestion just because what I have in mind goes beyond any of the SVs that you can find strewn among the galaxy in this scenario. So we'll be building a cargo SV to do all the looting and stuff like that. And that will come in either a future live stream like we've done this one, or I'll just do it off camera and shorten or speed it up for you guys and stuff like that. We'll see what happens. Anyway, for now, we are going to make do without that cargo SV because we have a solar system to explore today. We're going to take off in our new ship once the little bases have done processing their bits and bobs. We're going to check out the 2 space stations up here to see what we've got there. We've got a barren metal planet here, which I'm not too bothered about. Great, it's got some gold on it. We might pop down and pick that up. We've got a snow planet there with a moon with some deposits on it, hopefully. But the one I'm interested in most is this alien planet over here. It is a large, but we'd love to explore it. And we can't take capital vessels down on that one, like always. So we will be taking the SV down and exploring that in the normal way. So there we go. That's the plan for today. So what I'm going to do is just going to speed up time a little bit so that the furnace can do its job. The problem with doing the time speedy uppy thing is this thing has got 6 hours of power in it. I mean, at the moment, it's literally just running the fridge. But that seems to be enough to kill the power on it. I'll do an extra couple of bits of signal logic as well, actually, because I think all these signals here, none of them are going to work anymore. I need to blank all these out, create new ones, and reset all this stuff up. And I'll have all that ready in just a second. Okie dokie, here we go. I know it's night. It's night, isn't it? Definitely one of my episodes. We are ready to lift off. So, join me for this momentous occasion. I've dismantled our little bases. The Eagle 5 will now rest here forever as another junk a CV on this planet, littered among many other junk CVs. So, goodbye, Eagle 5. You were a wonderful little starter ship and got us to this point. So, thank you very much. Here we go. And we're off in absolute stellar freaking speed. Look at that. Absolutely brilliant. Our shields are charging. Our engine's at full thrust, and we're in at 24% power. So this is fantastic. I am sporting the, well, it's supposed to be orange engine thrusters there, but they're clearly yellow. We'll just ignore that. It's fine. I didn't paint the bottom ones either, so there's all kind of mismatching. Right, I'll need to address that at some point, because otherwise, you know, there's just going to be a mass triggering going on. Welcome to space. We are here, and ping, and everything is detected. Except I've hit F6 to hide all the thingies. There we go. There's a ghost ship. There's space junk. Derelict orbiting station. Lots of colonist nonsense. And a small lifter without any kind of allegiance or anything like that. So, there we go. Lovely. We're here. We're doing it. Happening. Our big-ass spaceship. Capital vessel is ready to go. So, let's check out the alien planet. I think is the first one we're going to have a little look at. We haven't seen an alien planet yet. Here we go. And, of course, with our honking detector, we can instantly discover what the smeg is going on. Oh, look at that. There's an Eternal Torment down there, but there's a Xerax titanium asteroid. Titanium is not something I'm necessarily struggling for at the moment, so I'm not sure it's worth actually fighting for that. We might just stay here. There's a Titan-class dreadnought there. The Eternal Torment, though, is what I'm probably more a little afraid of. What I'm going to do is I'm going to park the ship right up against the planet's atmosphere here, to the point where the game is probably giving us that dad warning about taking capital ships on planets. Then we're going to jump into the Raven, and we are going to have a little fly down onto this alien planet. It is looking very alien. The greenness is serious. It's so green. And not in a good way. I'm not talking about lush canopies of forest here. This looks radioactively green. So I may need to actually invest in maybe a radiation boost. I already have one. It'll be fine. It will be fine. Okie dokie. I think this is probably close enough. 1.5 kilometers away. Let's hit the brakes. Park ourselves just alongside the planet there. Now, hopefully being this close to the planet atmosphere. Yeah, there we go. We shouldn't be getting any attention from patrol vessels. So I'll leave the shields running. That gives us 5, almost 6 hours of power, though. That's not too bad. Let's go get the Raven and have a little look-see around this alien planet. We can hit the old S switch here. That opens our top hangar bay. Just double-check the systems here. We've got a bit of fuel. Let's get some oxygen up in these tanks. I doubt this alien planet is breathable after all, so... Item not accepted. Well, damn. Oh, there's fuel. I'm being a knob. Small extracted fuel, that'll do. Okay, and there's some biodiesel. Doesn't work. Fine. Okay, we will live without. Everything's going. It'll do. Double check the gravity on this planet, please. Astic. 1.2 Gs. Okay, so it's a little heavier than what we were expecting, but not too heavy that we can't use the Raven. All right, let's go. Because that's another thing I need to consider for our cargo SV, of course. It needs to be able to lift off some decent gravities, not only with cargo full, but, you know, in general anyway. So, here we are then, an alien planet. Now, this takes me back. I haven't seen an alien planet like this for some time. Or been bothered enough to go and explore one, at least, anyway. I'm not sure what to expect. It is a large planet. This is a large planet, but it is not a junkyard planet, so who knows what we're going to find down here. Something is loading in that is taking an enormous amount of time to load in. That looks very familiar. I would say that's an abandoned assembly yard. It's like we just find them. As a matter of course now, don't we? And an abandoned assembly yard. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love an abandoned assembly yard as much as the next guy, but we have literally just gone and done one of those, so we're going to fly past that and ignore it. It looks like there's possibly 2 Arrestrum deposits right next to each other. These will be worth digging up. Let's see what this other thing is here. Arrestrum, we're going to need in order to create pentaxid seeds. In order to grow our own pentaxid crystal. There's a nice Arrestrum deposit. And that means that we will be able to actually fuel our warp drives and stuff. 2 small Arrestrum deposits and an ancient shelter. This will be one of the little starter hubs. Solar panel on board, that's it. Nothing particularly exciting here. Okay, bear with me, I'm going to stop by and dig these Arrestrum deposits up here. My turret is having an absolute field day. We're going to get the Arrestrum out of the ground here, and then we'll move on and see what else we can find here. Oh well, just found an abandoned depot. This is not a bad little one. It's not huge POI, but it is a decent one, and there's a good epic loot container in here. So I think it's worth us spending a little time to clear this one. We should be able to get most, unless we like loot crazy amounts of friggin' I was gonna say Xeno steel or something. We should be able to get a decent amount of loot out of this, and we should be able to get most of it, if not all of it, into the Raven. Well, still. Spiders o'clock. Clear them out nice and easy. Okay, so yeah, we got some freebies here. Ah, crap, I forgot to unload this Arrestrum ore. We'll have a less capacity than I thought we would. Never mind. We'll do what we can. Yeah, so if you're unfamiliar with the abandoned depot, it's a nice little early... I mean, usually we find these on a starter planet, so don't expect, like, crazy amounts. Not like the abandoned bunker. You know, if we found one of those, I would be celebrating, but also, like, cursing as well, because we still don't have our cargo SV. So, like with most of these little abandoned POIs, start off with lots of freebies on top, where you don't have to really spend much to get the loot. But then it gets escalatingly more difficult the further into the POI you get still. I mean, you know, this is all resources at the end of the day, apart from these bloody repair tools I keep picking up. There's a container with some stuff in it. Lovely. Take that. And we should have eyes on our first epic container almost immediately. Basically underneath that grate there. Got a couple of fridges. We'll put this in our fridge. Lovely. And what's that? Oh, some bullets. Well, you know. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess, you know. Alright. So we should be able to do this nice and quickly. Oh, a tier 2 sniper rifle. That's very lovely. Very lovely. And what else we got up here? And a pulse rifle. Very good. Alright, so we can go up to the roof level, which I think is just an out on both sides with a nice shower, which we can't use, damn it. That's something we could use, and then we could perhaps get rid of the radiation and stuff. We can quite easily just blow through this vent here, and the next one. That one or that one? I think that one drops us into generator room. Yep. Ration packs. Ration packs. And there's the epic container. We'll have to wait until later until we can get that one. But that one goes out to the landing pad. And then this is where the POI begins. We flip it at that and that blows up. And here we go. This is, like I said, it's not too long a one. I haven't got very much in the way of meds on me. I've got one med thing. And that's it. So, let's see how we do. Okay. I'm hoping the shotgun keeps me safe here. Lots of horrors are about to emerge, ladies and gents. We'll get rid of that. Give it a cheeky reload. Legacy. Don't quite know how to get past the shutter doors. Another little failing of the AI there, but you know, I'm not above taking advantage of it and going headbutting them just for the sake of it. Alright. few more boxes and stuff down here, but as you can see, we're starting to get some enemies now, so we've got to be a little extra vigilant, especially when the sentry guns start coming out of everywhere. Lots of like little containers and stuff like that, bits and bobs in them. Lovely. The radiation is serious down here, though. I have to keep an eye on that. Without any radiation meds on me. I'll hit them eventually. I'll hit them eventually, don't worry. Oh dear. You fire enough bullets down range, eventually you'll hit something, I guess. Sounds like an assassin. Oh, speedy boy. Got 2 shotguns. I realise I've got 2 shotguns on me. I really should have a T2 sniper rifle on me. I already had the ammo on me to use that. Yeah, never mind. I'll re-equip when we get back to the ship. Redistribute my weapons a little bit better than 2 shotguns. Doesn't make much sense, does it? One of them uses a universal cartridge, in fairness. The other one, actual shotgun shells, I suppose. Still. Make much sense. Okay. So at the end of this corridor, that was fun, wasn't it? Oh crap, I thought I reloaded this thing. Take off their heads, and the body will fall. Our radiation's up to 0.2, so we still got a bit of time. Everything's okay. Nice. Oh Christ, where's a flamethrower when you need one, eh? We're lucky to not get cooties then. They're so small. I can't hit them. Once you stand still like that, thank you very much for standing still like that. That was immensely helpful. Little buggers. Cool. Adrenaline. And some shotgun shells. Oh, and there's a container over there as well. More stomach pills. Alrighty. Almost at the end of this already. How am I so hungry? Didn't I eat literally just as I came in here? Oh my god. Still, it restores some health, doesn't it? So I'll take it. Oh, I was hoping for some radiation pills, but there we go. Alright, up through the vent. Hi. This is where a bunch of horrors come out of these crates and kill me. But if not, I'll take it. Whatever. More bits and bobs. Want to see if we're struggling for the space later on? I'm trashing all these repair tools. Yeah, they're so numerous and they're a complete waste of time. Okay, so we got a couple of switches here, a couple of doors, but we have to go through here first, I think. And that's when everything spawns. Including behind us. Cheeky. Cheeky little devilry going on here. Okay. Through the door. Let's go. Hi. A non-legacy abomination. I wonder what that was about. Steady on with the loot there, guys. Right, there's a red container. Let's see what you got for us. Oh, cheeky. Cheeky amounts of ingots and stuff. Shotguns, yeah. Alien laser charge, I'll take. Assault rifle T2, yeah. Now, the alien artillery shells, explosive ammunition, please refer to this corresponding weapon information. I mean, they weigh an absolute ton. You can see already it was over the box's storage limit, so I can't take them. I don't think there's any reason to take them. Anyway, the two shotguns, the shotgun and assault rifle, I'm going to leave as well. They're just trash. Absolute trash. Don't need them. Sentry gun around here as well. I swear there is. Ooh, wiggly windy windy wiggly. Access the wardrobe, and then oh, we're getting lots of bad guys. Oh, I freed them. I need to get some room. I need to get out of there. Look at these little scary scorpions. Oh my god, it's so small. I think the sentry guns at the base are attacking the wildlife outside. I love that. I'll take it. Hell yeah. Alright. Couple more doors here. I don't think we've... Oh, that's important. That's very important. That's very important right now. I'll take it. That's it, isn't it? Okay, cool. Right. Take your bug meat. Bug meat. I hear a Xerax. I hear the gurbles of a Xerax. Can I flip it at it? I think that just opens a quick way back. Yep. Oh, but it also spawns. These are only level 1s, thankfully, so they're dying very quickly. Right, this is the last section of this base, then. This is where the radiation gets severe. It wasn't bad enough already. Actually, it's gone down. That's hilarious. Right. Cheeky reload. In case something comes around the corner, but I don't think it is. That's funny. I think the internal sentry guns are attacking. Crap. Shotgun. Emergency, shotgun, protocol, engage. Get the shotgun out now. 0.3 rads. Okay, we're still okay. Right, the core is through there. We need to go this way first. Oh boy. You're a big fella, aren't you? Oh boy. Get rid of that. They always have like pentaxid on them, which is lovely. They shoot back now. There's another one in here. I remember the reforged version of this. There's like a flamethrower guy down here. It freaking kills me every time. Don't panic, don't panic, don't panic. Shoot the legs! Where'd he go? Down. He's down, he's down, he's down, he's down. Loot container, loot container. Sure. Yeah, I mean, these things are junk, but everything else is good, I suppose. Junk. Okay. I think we need to go the right-hand way. You can go the left-hand way as well. Oh! Getting through on the skin of my teeth here, I swear. Oh, I do like the scope. The scope seems to extend its range. That's really cool. It's a really cool gun. I like this gun. This is a good gun. Absolutely get wrecked, sunshine. Laser rifle, big fan, pulse rifle. That I'm not sure I'll be able to take, but I can. Lovely. I will take it. Crap. Okay. I got him. I got him. I got him. Everything's fine. Radiation still at 0.3. Right, that opens the big hangar door. That spawns all the baddies. And this is where we probably die. Need a bit of range down here, I think. Oh, the sentry guns are attacking everything. It's clearly a vanilla POI. Because it's broken. Oh dear. Anyway, here we go then. Sit down, Chief. Go back. Yoink. Cheeky reload. Oh boy. I'll take that. I will not be able to take that. And I should be able to take all of that apart from the Promethean fuel, which is like one of the most valuable things there. I think we sort by volume. We're sorting by volume, yeah. So the heaviest stuff is at the bottom here, which is the Promethean fuel, the restroom. Basically, all the useful stuff is down here. So I will have to make a second trip down. That's no problem. That was to be expected, I suppose. All right. We're nearly there, guys. Nearly there. Crap. Oh, you just walked right out into my crosshairs there, didn't you, Sunshine? Good old hitboxes. Good old overseers do really well in confined spaces. They go well, they do. I'll kill you through your ankles. There you go. Land claim device. Interesting choice. Oh, laser drill module T2 for HV. Alien laser charges, some more Promethean fuel. We're definitely going to have to come back, because that is a lot of fuel just right there. Trip number 2 will happen. Alrighty, down we go. Oh, that's not good. Ow! That hurt. I love that the turrets are attacking its own creatures. Not good. Bad shots, bad shots. Any more? Would like to spawn in front of me like that? Hmm? Whoa! Shit! That is not what you want to see when you turn around. Jesus! I could not control the flailing of my arm then. There's our epic loot container. There's a Unicut assault rifle. Take as much of that as that. I take the auto miner cores. Please, please take the auto miner cores. I tell you what. Take that back. Take those. Yes, and that. Alien laser charges I'll take as well. We'll come back for that. Okay, and this guy. Oh, medical devices. We definitely wanted one of those. We were collecting those. We haven't unlocked meds, so that's important. Right, I guess we just shoot down the side of that then. Bingo. Mine now. Right. Right now. Yeah. Ta-da. Right. A Unicart assault rifle. Lovely. And all the other stuff that we can't pick up. Lovely. I don't think there's another loot container in there or anything like that, but there is a T2 base extender as well, and there's lots of stuff here that we can obviously make ours and salvage. A lot of Xeno material, a lot of Xeno blocks, which could be useful if we're going to turn anything into a combat CV. Alright, I gotta fight my way out. All my stats are going down, but the radiation is actually not bad in here. There we have it, ladies and gents. The abandoned depot. Not a bad little abandoned POI. Shorter than most. Well, apart from the little things, but still pretty freaking valuable. Oh, we didn't get that last epic loot container, did we? Tell you what. There is actually a way to go through the vents and stuff to get this, but seems as I own it. Oh, epic drill. Shut the front door. Really? That's ludicrous. What's better? Does it actually have stats on, like, how much damage it does? 262. Is that how much damage it does under the assault mode, though? Yeah, because it doesn't actually say how quick it is or whether it's got, like, a stat like that. That would be cool. Epic drill. Well, thank you very much. Alright, so yeah, you can get to this through that. And this is, here. Those of you interested on how to get it. Well, I mean, this is the Reforged one has got an admin core, so you can't do that until you kill the place. So I am stuck. I can't get back up there. So no. Okay, well, have to go back around here, I guess. Then again. Okay, so I need to play shuttlecraft and throw everything back up at the ship, and then come back down and get the next load. And then I think we're going to have another quick look around this planet, see if there's anything else we can find here. And then, oops, let's drop the shields up. And then if we do find anything else interesting, then I'll bring that to you as well. Right, somebody said in the live stream chat that the submerged tanks are actually a very good source of fuel. So we're going to go and have a little look-see if they were telling the truth or not. Or maybe they just got lucky. I think we just literally have to drop all the way down to the bottom here. Shoot the spider. And then there are 3 freaking containers down here. This is pretty nice, actually. Storage repository. What's that? Alien ion charge. Promethean fuel. I mean, 260 Promethean fuel straight off the bat is pretty good there. Alien rockets. Oh, guns, wow. Yeah, we're not going to be able to take those alien rockets, are we? They are quite heavy. Okay, what else we got? There's another container here, after all. And more fuel. And another spider. Yeah, okay. Well, the rocket's there. Is that a railgun? Oh, my. Yeah, that's quite good loot, actually. I gotta give it to them. Yeah, that's quite a fair bit of fuel. Let's prioritize the taking of the fuel over everything else. I'm going to fill up the little ammo boxes and everything here. The only other thing I would say about alien planets here is it's worth having a little look around on the ground and spend a bit of time, if you can, if the radiation permitting, just on the ground, because it is an absolutely fantastic source of pentaxid. And lots of other vegetation as well, such as these bunts here, spike mushrooms, and the plant protein AFAX plants, like those things as well. Plus, who knows what else I haven't found down here. Anyway, the point is, it's worth spending a bit of time on the ground on these alien worlds. They are... Look at the pentaxid I'm flying over right now. They are awash with resources of various types. It does obviously take a bit of time just to run around on the ground and pick all this stuff up, but given how rare pentaxid is, I think it's quite worth it down here on the alien planet. Just look at the amount of it I'm flying over right now. Crazy. Alrighty, so the next thing we wanted to check out was the trading station sector over here. There's 2 of them in this sector. Mine Kappa and Atan Kappa. The trading station appears to be over there. It doesn't look like it's a Polaris one. I don't know what faction that's going to be. But it is a busy sector with lots of ships of various types. Pirates are here, the colonists are here, the unknowns are here. So hopefully we can stay out of a bit of trouble. But if not, I'm ready for them. Let's see what this trading station's all about. Here we are. Trading station. Is this thing even active? Oh no, that is a derelict trading station. Oh yeah, that thing's seen better days. That has seen better days. Well, that's that trade sector, but what about the other one? So, it looks like there's a pirate asteroid station here. Great if you are friendly with the pirates. They probably have a little bit of station services you could take advantage of. Also, with the colonists there, there's a Croesus ore headquarters here that may also have some station services. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, I'm not sure, maybe this is just how it started, our rep actually with the colonists is unfriendly, which is a shame. And you know, if we're able to basically kill pirates and Xerax as is normal, we might be able to get friendly with them. But essentially, if I approach this ore headquarters with my gun switched on, they'll start shooting at it, and you know, it in return. As for everything else in this sector, I mean, there's the usual kind of destroyed SVs everywhere, here, there, and everywhere, and patrol vessels, pirates, ghost ships, and that sort of things. And that seems to be about it. So, I think we're pretty much done with this sector, which is our first junkyard sector. There is, of course, the barren metal planet and the snow planet here as well, but I'm not too bothered about these guys. They are, I think, pretty standard. I think we're going to move on now. We are going to move into pirate territory here. Here it is. And we are then going to head up, I think that's ISI territory up there. I want to see if they've got a space station up there we can perhaps take advantage of. There is also the Brotherhood of Far over here. I think that's the Brotherhood of Far. It is the Far Homeworld, yep. So we can see if we can do some pirating of the pirates. Their ships should be weak enough that our ship can take them on. And we hopefully will get some nice loot out of that. And it's shooting at me. This is what I thought might happen. Looks like flak, fortunately, not missiles. So I place myself on top here. At least they won't be able to do much damage to me. I'm tempted to just go ham and kill the colonists as well, but they are quite useful traders in the grand scheme of things. Doesn't look like a huge base. Alright, let's leave them alone. Good job I turned my guns off. That place would have a lot of holes in it right now. Alright, we're going to have to little while, 15 seconds of not being attacked before we can warp out. Meanwhile, they're continuing to flak me. Turret's back on. We are jumping into pirate territory. Let's check it out. Well, ladies and gents, welcome to the center of pirate space. Lots of defense stations. Balroon coursers. There's ghost ships here as well. Torn thruster array. Bunch of destroyed vessels. And an ISI tugboat, it would seem. The ISI are here, but there we go. There's a distress signal over there and advanced defense station. So I want to check out this TRX Excurser. Redirecting to the TRX Excurser. I don't know, this looks like a POI rather than a ship. Let's see what we got. Oh boy, well this ship has seen better days, hasn't it? I thought with a name like that, it might be quite a beast of a vessel. It is pretty small. Really small. It's got some thrusters on it. So, the slapper core. Connect to our blocks and devices. And rip them off. I'll be having you, thank you very much, sir. Horn thruster array. Here it is. It actually looks like it's got some decent thrusters on it. Still. Look at that. Yeah, large thrusters I'm seeing there. Hold the phone. Could be some good salvage. Oh, baby. Yeah, some decent large thrusters here. Hang on. Ooh, it's already got a core. Okay, now we're on a core hunt. Okay, there's got to be a way in, but that is glass there. In there, they've got the generators and fuel tanks as well, dudes. Okay. Find me an entrance. Oh, hello. Hello, Mr. Gap. We're in. The radiation is high. Because I'm right next to these socking great big thrusters. Yeah, I might be able to actually rip out some of the mediums and replace them with... oh, look at that. maybe I didn't need to look for an entrance after all, because it's a public structure. I've just got rights to it anyway. Looks like I could have come in from here as well. Okay, where is that smegging core? There it is. Yoink. Mine now. Oh. Oops. That's not good. What am I connected to that's... I'm sorry. Why was that a problem for you? 10 Satium plates will be removed. Could you just maybe put them in the box that I'm connected to? That would be grand. That would be lovely. You know? Maybe connect to input and put them in there. Oh, look at that. You're such a gentleman. Thank you very much for being so cooperative. Right, salvage. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Let's get the fuel tanks out of this thing as well. We want fuel. We want fuel. All the time. More weird, toxic thingy-majiggies. And then let's connect to blocks and devices. You guys know the drill by now. You guys know the drill. This is the game. This is Star Salvage. You fly around, you find stuff, you either scrap it for bits, like that, or you take the entire block, and then you use it to upgrade your stuff. Rinse and repeat. It's kind of why I've headed into pirate territory here, because I want to blow some stuff up. And that's about it. That's pretty much my main... Look at all these large thrusters we're going to have. Oh, yeah. Bingo. That's some decent thrust. That's some decent thrust. Let's get the turret off the side as well. We have another minigun turret to add to our boat. Look at this. So I'm thinking... What I'm thinking is we take the mediums out the sides here. And we put the larges in there. We'll have two larges going either direction. This thing is going to maneuver like crazy. Absolute crazy. And then we can put maybe put more mediums on the forward or something. I don't know. Right now, she is flying like a dream, so I don't really need to upgrade her thrust-wise at all, but when we do add a big honking SV to this, that might be a good opportunity to up the thrust on this bad boy. Till then, let's see if we can pick a fight with something. There is this distress signal here I want to check out. Defense stations, meh, whatever. But that that distress signal there has me curious. Let's check it out. Oh boy. They're shooting at us. Whatever this distress signal is, it appears to just be a beacon of some sort. They're not going to stand a chance though. My 2 rocket turrets are more than a match for 2 laser turrets. Ah, 2 minutes until reinforcements. This will be interesting. Oh, my rocket turrets are not firing. That might be because I don't actually have any rocket ammo. Oh, I've just relied on what was in here already. I've not actually... Hang on, let me pitch this up because I want more than one gat shooting that, please. Yeah, there we go. Okay, thank you. We've got 2 minutes until reinforcements arrive. Can I get my advanced constructor to make enough rocket ammo for us to survive? Ammo... Oh, no, ammo repository. We want CV missile ammo. This stuff here. Make me 600. Oh, you're already lined up for stuff. Oh god, this is a disaster. Fine, make that one hydrogen thing. We've got alien artillery. Alien rockets. Okay. Well, we're going to have some rockets in there, I think. But yeah, this is going to be a tight call. We'll see what comes along. And if we need to run away, we need to run away. Okay. Yeah, we got a lot of exclamation marks on the map all of a sudden. Look, some of the pirate ships are inbound. This looks like nothing. I gotta be honest. There's something in the middle there, but I suspect that's the core and generator or fuel tank or something like that. There might be a loot crate in there. That would be good. Let's see what reinforcements arrive here. We could be getting ourselves into some serious trouble. But hopefully we'll have some missiles to defend ourselves with. Yeah. Oh, I tell you what I should do. Save a template. There we go, I remembered. Yeah. I know some of you pointed that out on the live stream, weren't you? And I was like, oh yeah, I must remember to do that. There you go, I remembered. All on my own skis. Okay. Reinforcements any second now. Plus 10 kilometers away, whatever those are. I think they're just drones, but they could be patrol vessels. This would be interesting, taking something on with 4 GATs and 2 missile turrets. Not sure the ship can take it. I do plan on upgrading either with twin lasers or twin artilleries. I think are probably more effective on the those little blue dots. I think either side of the main top hull. A couple of artillery cannons up there would make a bit of an impact, I think. All right, what you got then? I'm braced. I am braced. Very braced right now. I am bracing. I'm still braced. Wow. Wow. Great. That's some rock solid reinforcements there, isn't it? Well done. Oh, welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival, everybody. Where nothing fecking works. Do you think there's anything in here? There's a fuel tank. See a fuel tank. I don't think there's any way inside. There is. I'm not seeing it. So it may just be a blow it up kind of entrance. Okay. 3 kilometers out. The fact that you haven't got a name, I'm certain that's a drone. I don't want to blow the entire station up, so we're going to get a surgical. I wish it wouldn't turn me around when I get out of an elevator. Surgical implement. Laser drone bad. I mean, as soon as it comes into range, it gets bad. I could get the loot out of those things. Last time the loot out of those things was pretty sweet. 2 bad laser drones dealt with. That's all the reinforcements you're getting, Mr. Distress Beacon. It was supposed to be a trap, I think. It was supposed to be a trap. But it ultimately failed. Oh, crap. I overdid it. It failed to do anything. Stress Beacon. You're nothing but a disappointment. Alright, here we go. All enemies' units are retreating. Oh, steady on. There's some fuel. There's some high-powered ammunition, which I'm still not quite sure what that's for. Another railgun. That would be useful. We got 5 railguns now. Oh, yes. You know where they're going. Hey, Raven, you feel like an upgrade, huh? I don't know. The missiles are great. Their splash damage is delicious. Well, there we go, ladies and gents. The pirates suck. Ultimately, we need to go find a ship to blow up, don't we? And hopefully put our missile turrets a little bit to the test. Just a little bit to the test. There's everything else is just garbage. Thanks for nothing, pirates. Anyway, the rest of this sector is pretty boring. You've got some moons and another pirate asteroid field over there. That's it. That's it. There are a couple of other sectors here. This is the pirate homeworld, though, apparently. So, Zera Alpha, Sergonti, and Appa. Those are the ones we have to choose from. Let's check Appa first. These might be a reasonable place to set up shop, but I'm thinking we set up shop depending on what's at the ISI sector here. Either at this Mathessa GSY sector, who knows, or somewhere between all of these sectors, somewhere in the middle of nowhere, you know? Alright, let's check it out. Oh, well. So Appa is interestingly got a lava nascent planet 4Gs, but this has promethium deposits on it. Well, potentially it has promethium deposits on it. Now, I generally always play with auto miners deplete switched off. So that is a very tempting location to set up an outpost, a base, to have basically a crap load of promethium that would sort my fuel woes out. But I can't land capital vessels on this planet because it won't let me, and I can't seem to warp to it. Oh, no, wait, there it is. There's the lock target. Thank you. I only had to click 300 times. And it's 4Gs. I could probably get this ship down on it if it would allow me to, but yeah. 4Gs. That is not a comfortable planet to even walk around on, so... Anyway, it is reassuring to know that these planets exist and potentially have Promethean deposits on them, because that means that I can then potentially find my ideal home somewhere out there. Perhaps not in pirate territory, but, you know, between the territories up near the ISI station or whatever, with a Promethean deposit on it that I can auto mine and exploit to the absolute nth degree. But here we go. It's another pirate sector, so there is a colonist way station here, though. Again, not friendly with the colonists, so that kind of sucks. I don't want to poke the atmosphere here with the Raven, so I'm gonna get nice and close to it. Let's see what you can deal with, Raven. I reckon you're 4G. You're 4G proof. 4G proof. Easy peasy, right? Yay, there we go. Absolutely flying at 11 minutes of power, no problem. Okay. 11 minutes of power. Oh man, that sucks. And this is a large planet as well, and there is Promethean here. There is Promethean here, that's what I wanted to double check. Is it true? Are the rumors real? And they are. We are holding at 906 meters height. The Raven is 4G. What a beast. Of course, if I put anything on the ship, it won't be 4G anymore. Then we will be in trouble. But yeah, for the time being, at least it will fly. And I actually happened to keep some fuel on me by accident. So there we go. Just down below me here. Oh my god, this thing falls out of the sky like a stone, though. Oh, it's a nest. How disappointing. Oh, look. It's another one. Doing one of those in 4Gs of gravity, though, is just a big no-no. Let's get out of it. We're not ascending. We are not ascending. Maybe bring it to a stop here. Maybe use just the ascent thrusters. Uh-oh. We are descending. We are descending. Vertical. Ah, the jet thrusters have got it. Hit the boost. Hit the boost. I thought for a second there we were stranded, but the jet thrusters, the main thrusters, have got it. Good news! Promethean deposits exist. We have a plan. Well, now we just need to find it. There we go. Right, ladies and gents, that's pretty much all we have time for today anyway. We've done a lot of exploration today. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. We have a plan. We have a plan. We are going to go up to the ISI territory, wherever the hell it's gone. All the way over there. That's a couple of jumps, no problem. We'll see what we can sell at the ISI stations and what this whole GSY sector is all about. And then we're going to continue course back towards Xerax territory, perhaps via the Far territory. Far territory might be quite a nice place to set up. We've got trade there, you got the pirates there, you got ISI there, and the Xerax a little ways away. But we do definitely want to pay the Xerax a nice visit. They are quite a ways away, actually. They're past Creole territory. Wow. We do want to pay the Xerax a visit because I think they are probably going to be the best source of resources here in Star Salvage. In any case, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you next time. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.